Hi, boys and girls. This is Coach Walter. When I was a kid, I was actually born in 1961, so that makes me a little bit older than most of you. And I grew up about your age in the late 60s, say 67, 68 to about the early 70s. And things were a little different. We played a lot of games indoors and outdoors. Indoors, some of the board games we played Trouble, which I know is still around. We also were taught a lot of card games. We played Crazy Eights, Go Fish, Rummy. Those are all different card games. One of my favorite games that I had actually were what we called Lincoln Logs, and we used to use those to build things. We also had Legos back then, and I was big into the Legos and building things with my Lego blocks. And also we had a thing called an erector set, which I'm not sure if those are around anymore, but we used to be able to build things with those. So a lot of it was with construction and doing things like that. As far as for my outdoor games, that's where we stayed a lot of our time. My mom was very big. I grew up in a small town in western Pennsylvania, so had the freedom to be outdoors quite a bit. And if it was nice enough to be outside, my mom never let us come inside. We were outside playing all the time. So my friends and I, we used to, your age here especially, riding bikes was a big thing. We rode our bikes all over our town. We used to play forts and army. We had an old abandoned strip mine, and we had rocks that we could build all these really cool forts and hide in trees and stuff like that. Like some of the traditional stuff, my friends and I were all on baseball teams, and we would play different baseball games. Wiffle ball, which is kind of a lead-up game with a plastic bat and a plastic ball. So before we got our gloves and hardball, like when I was in first grade and second grade, we played a lot of wiffle ball. Also, being outside, we did a lot of things where hide and go seek was one of our favorite games. That was one that there sometimes we'd be hiding for miles away from each other, and so it was a lot of fun. But it was definitely, to be honest, we didn't have anything electronic. All our stuff was either we handmade some of our toys. If we didn't have a bat, we got a stick and made a bat out of it. And a lot of the things we did, we used up here. We had a lot of fun creating our different ideas and the way we played our game. So that's kind of what I did when I was a kid. So hopefully you can kind of see the different, my age and maybe what your parents played with, and then obviously what you guys played with. So that was what Coach Walter did. So thank you guys for letting me share. I appreciate it. Bye.